Second speaker is Toastmaster Murtaza Ghazi. He would be speaking on breaking stereotypes. Breaking stereotypes. Toastmaster Murtaza Ghazi.
Two Indians, Raj and Shiv, decided to rob a bank in America. Raj goes into the bank, points his gun at the cashier, and asks him, "Give me all your money." A few minutes later, he walks out to his car with a couple of heavy bags, puts him in. Shiv, let's go. So Shiv starts driving, and he asks Raj, "Did you get the money?" An angry Raj replied, "No." "Why?" "They wouldn't stop laughing." So Shiv gets a little puzzled. He looks at the heavy bags at the back, and he asks him, "What's in the bag?" An angry and frustrated Raj replies, "Computers, they thought I was tech support." Fellow Toastmasters and guests, the story that I have just narrated illustrates how deeply stereotyping has been ingrained in our minds and in our society. Even the threat of a gun didn't stop that cashier in America from stereotyping the robber and giving him computers instead of cash. Even as we speak now, you look at a person of our skin color and our design, and we build up certain preconceived notions that this is what a person should sound like based on his appearance. And everywhere, even me, when I see someone of Asian descent, Pakistani or Indian subcontinental, and I automatically assume that he would be talking maybe like this and maybe like this. I would never assume he would talk something like this, proper British accent. But then times are changing. People are now living here and abroad, and they're evolving. When we were young, I remember, in order to improve our English, my mother used to bring Pulse Global cassettes, English movies with Urdu subtitles. And at the end of every film, I remember I used to watch out, Khatam Shud. Then I like, okay, movie's over now. Now, times have changed. Children don't want Urdu subtitles in their movies. They want English subtitles to the Urdu movies. And yet, people abroad still keep on stereotyping. We keep on stereotyping. I remember once I was deputed to work abroad in the Middle East. And I was a delegate appointed to work with Sikh, my first Sikh, Mr. Singh, obviously. So this is how I imagined my meeting with Mr. Singh would go. I imagined full Bhangra music blasting up in the back, and I introduced myself to Mr. Singh. "Hello, Mr. Singh, my name is Murtaza. I'll be working with you today." And Mr. Singh throws away his laptop, like, "Oh, yaar, we will start working whenever. Put on the music, let's do the Bhangra." This is not how it happened. What happened was, I introduced myself. "Hello, Mr. Singh. My name is Murtaza. I'll be working with you today." And Mr. Singh goes, "All right. Have a seat. Let's get started." The worst type of stereotyping right now is going on in the media. Every time we have a breaking news, immediately the reporters start stereotyping. even before the investigation has begun, they start stereotyping. In the past few years, there has been a spate of mass shootings in America. And in my experience, every time that I've watched the news, the reporters are completely biased depending upon the ethnicity of the shooter. If the shooter's profile fits that of a Middle Eastern or South Asian male and maybe Muslim, this is how a reporter reports it.
Yes, hello John, I'm standing at the site right now. The suspect was a Middle Eastern male. He was very religious and a married family man. And authorities have called in CIA and FBI for links with Al-Qaeda and other extremist Islamist organizations. Back to you.
If the suspect is a white male, and more often than not, this becomes the case.
Yes, John, I'm standing at the site right now. The suspect was a Caucasian male, age 29, divorced, unemployed from the last 6 years. He was a regular churchgoer. He went to church every Sunday. He had kids. Police are looking into possible history of mental illnesses. He was unemployed, possible depression as well. Back to you.
And we keep on stereotyping, this doesn't stop. I mean, even personally, please don't get offended. There are a lot of Maimans in the audience today. Maimans? Do I need to say more? Okay, I'll skip that part. But that statement is incomplete. Maimans are reputedly the most miserly community in Pakistan. That statement is incomplete. They are one of the most miserly communities in the world. But they are the most charitable community in the world. Out of every NGO that I've looked at has either a Maiman on board, a Maiman who started it, a Maiman supporting it, and numerous other Maimans supporting anonymously. I personally know a few people who haggle with food vendors over 10 rupees over a dozen of bananas, but they'll be giving billions to charity. Good. So, while fingers form part of the hand, the index finger is also part of the hand, the little finger is also part of the hand, so is the thumb. But one is a little taller, one is a little shorter, one is a little different. But all five are part of the same hand, but they're different in their own way. My request to you all is to please not to judge a book by its cover. Labels are for clothes, not for people. Contested.
1 minute of silence, please.